Okay, it's time for class. Usually there are a million bikes here, but it's early enough that no one's at school yet. You can't see it.
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
What are you doing?
Huh? 何？
いいね。
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
もうみんな早いです。
So it's lunchtime and I decided to pick up a bento box from the school store instead of cooking because I don't feel like it. A girl I know here needs training wheels on her bike, and you know, that's okay if you can't ride a bike, but it just kind of makes me giggle. It's super cold today. It's times like these that I really miss my big American house with its heat system and super mega insulation. I get cold so often in my little Japanese apartment. They're like holes in the wall. The wall's made of paper. Anyway, today I had my presentation. Maybe you remember that I talked about it a little bit, that I'd been working on a presentation that I didn't really want to do and felt like I was being forced to, because it's not even for a class. It's my tutor's teacher, who's kind of like my supervisor teacher. He didn't request me to do it. He told me to do it. That was today. But before I get into that, I want to give you all some friendly advice. No, not advice, but maybe just share an experience. When was this? Sunday night, I sent an email to my tutor. She had given me homework and said that I needed to have my presentation done by Monday, because we were going to meet on Monday and go over it, and from then I could start practicing it. So I sent her an email saying, I am so sorry. I did not finish it, because maybe I didn't use my time so wisely over the weekend, but I had lots of homework and studying to do for my actual classes, so I didn't finish the presentation like she wanted me to. And I went to sleep because it was really late. I wake up at 7, and when I woke up I saw I'd received an email from her the night before, after I went to sleep. And this is what it said. Maybe you can read it. It says, "Why, you should. I'm very mad." And I was like, oh crap! And this text seems so unlike her, and I was shocked and really embarrassed that she was so mad at me. So I messaged her back saying, look, let's not meet today, I'm really sorry. Basically I was like a puppy dog with my tail between my legs, and she was like, no, let's meet, it's fine, you know. And I was like, no, really, let's not meet. And she said, just look at the message I sent you earlier. And I responded, I told you I'll do it, I promise, I'm really sorry. And she forwarded the message to me again. And at the bottom of this one, if you go down, you see more. It says, are you surprised? Just kidding, haha, I know you were busy, no problem, I'm not mad, wink face. I could have died. I felt like an idiot, and she felt really bad about how I was feeling, because I was upset that I disappointed her so much. I hate disappointing people. So I guess what I'm trying to say is simple mistakes can happen, or misunderstandings, and I know we speak two different languages, but even in your own language, when you both speak the same language, that can happen. So just be careful and don't jump to conclusions. It was an honest mistake on both our parts. What I really want to know, though, is why she put so much space between her fake anger and her joking message. She could have put them closer. It would have been easier for me. So, on to my presentation. Basically, the topic I was assigned was me, kind of my life in America, my university in America, or American universities, and then also my schedule that I had while I was there, my class schedule. And I was a little bit nervous to do it, but it seemed to go pretty well. There were how many people in there? 5? There was the sensei, my tutor, and then 3 guys. It's like a seminar class, actually, and so I was giving a presentation for them, but I don't know if I'm part of research for them, or is he just honestly doing this for me, for practice. I know that is one reason he's doing it, but I don't know if there's also another reason. And actually, my tutor said that maybe he was a little surprised because I had practiced kind of on my speech. I'm pretty proud at how I prepared for this. Usually I'm one of those people that pull out projects and presentations and papers at the last minute. My mom always jokes that in the last 10 minutes before something is due, I'll be like, oh, no problem, I'll write it now. And then somehow I pull out an A. I always do that. I don't know. She says I work well under pressure, but I don't like stress. After the presentation, they asked me questions, which was kind of not embarrassing, but when they were talking to me and asking me the questions, I didn't understand a lot of it because they were using words I don't know. My vocabulary is not very big. I may know grammar structures and everything, and I can talk and say a lot of things that I want to say, but when people say something to me that's, you know, knowing it yourself is only half of it. You have to be able to receive information from others. My tutor also seemed pretty surprised. I was glad about that. So I think it went pretty well. And I don't think they had a difficult time understanding me. Maybe the topic was a little boring, though. I didn't really like talking about myself so much. And then at the end, the sensei was telling everybody kind of something. I didn't catch all of it. I understood some of it. So once my tutor and I left, I asked her, I was like, what was he saying? And she said, oh, sensei was saying, you know, if you see Veronica in the hall, please go up to her, say hi, talk about the weather, just greetings like that, because it's practice for me, and he's really nice. Kind of going to all this trouble just to give me opportunities. And then, she's telling me some of the things he said, and then last, she pops a surprise on me. She goes, yeah, and you have to do a presentation every month. And I was totally caught off guard. I was thinking, after this, it's done. You're good to go. No, I was wrong. I thought I was gonna not have to worry about this. It's nice that he's giving me an opportunity to do presentations once a month, though. It's for practice. It's good for me, I know, but it's not something I really want to do. Today I'm not making much sense, am I? I feel like I'm all over the place while I'm talking about things. I'm super tired and hungry. I need to eat dinner. That was my stomach. So I think I'm done. What about you guys? I like getting comments from you and being able to talk with you guys a bit. Is anyone in school now too? Is anyone studying Japanese? That's what I want to know. Is anyone else studying Japanese? You don't have to be in Japan, but I want to know if we have something in common and we can share our Japanese presentation horror stories.